ជំរាបសួរបងប្អូនទាំងអស់គ្នា Hello everyone ថ្ងៃនេះខ្ញុំនឹងបង្ហាញបងប្អូនទាំងអស់គ្នាតា AC នៅ Hero Blower នៅ2010 Tundra យ៉ាងហ្នឹងហើយហេតុអីបានខ្ញុំដូរមកពីបុកកាប្លូខ្ញុំនឹងវារៀងលឺសូមងាយតិចពីសូមតិចចឹងទៅបានខ្ញុំដូរហើយចោះព្រោះអីវាខែតិចផងបើដល់ដូរទៅព្រោះខែតិចខូចចឹងយ៉ាប់ទៅអូខេឥឡូវនេះចាំទស្សនាទាំងអស់គ្នា Today I will show you how to replace the blower for the AC and the heat system because mine don't really work that well. You can hear the sound on the blower a little bit, but kind of annoying me. And right now I'm going to demonstrate it. Start it off like turning on and to test to see how high the blow come out from the vents. Right now we'll be turning to this one right here. You can hear a little squeak. I don't know if you can hear it. It goes like that. Okay. Even when I go higher, it's come out, but not as much. So I'm showing to replace not only that, and also I want to change it because it's the noise too. I want to do before the when to start. Right now I want to show you we have 3 clips. It's 1 clip right here, 1 clip right there, and 1 clip right there, and 1 behind here. I don't know if you can see it. What you do is you use a screwdriver, kind of push it, and then push it, and then one hand kind of pull it down. So I can't really do it right now because I don't know if you can see it. Let's see, I'm gonna try to show you how would I do it. So I don't know if you can see, everybody. So I push the clip. The light over here, you can see it. Push the clip, and then one hand pull like that. See? And then there's another one you're gonna do the same way. Try to push up. Push up. And that's the last one. Check it out. I don't know if you can see it. But let me try the best right here. I'm gonna take that one out too. So there's another one right there. So I'm gonna take that clip out too. Okay, after you push the clip out, you kind of pull out like this and push down. And be careful. You don't want to get break it. That's the keeper. And see the it's right here where I shine the light. There's a little hole right there, right there. And then this thing right here, a little thing, is to hold to it. So how this is, that's to hold that in position. Here is the blower. 1 screw, 2 screw. You know, you can see my hand. And then 3 screw right here. So I will. They have let me see what socket they use. You can use a flathead screwdriver or a 4-head screwdriver. Just take that off. I'm sorry. And also there's a plug right here. Gotta take the plug off too. So okay, let me put my camera down, but you got an idea. You can push the tab in, pull it down, and then it's right here too. Yeah, you get an idea. And this is the tool I'm going to use, size number 8. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take off this right here. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see, my light's not bright enough to see it. That's another thing. So this is the one I'm going to be taking off. Okay, you got to take off 3 of the screw. So I'm gonna put the camera down. I'm gonna take it off and show you you got an idea. Okay, I got the last screw off, and this didn't fall right off. See it, how it fall right off? Kind of maneuver through it, just take it out, okay? So you kind of turn it, see how it come off? So you do it, and this is how the blow look like. And make sure you match it the same as you have, and then put it back the same way. Here's the new model. That what I do a comparison, make sure I got everything right, the plug, everything's right, because when you put it in, it's good, you know. And this is old one, I make sure everything's right, the plug and everything else. Okay, here we go. I'm going to install the same way you take it off. But work up. Okay, now we're gonna put it back in. Make sure you align the knot right there. I don't know, you can see my finger with this knot right here. It's hard to see because I have one camera on one hand, so I'm trying my best to show you. And you can put it back in, and when you put it back in, and I'm gonna put screw in like the 3 screw that you take it out. So okay, I'm gonna put the camera on, but you get an idea what I'm trying to tell you. Got one screw in right now, and I got all in. So I'm gonna put another screw in. You tighten with hand first. And I notice over here you have to use the socket wrench because it's my handle is too long. So I'm gonna put it on right now with my hand. So after that, I'm gonna put one behind here, right here. You see my hand. All right. So I'm gonna. Now I screw the last screw in. I put the other one in already. This one you have to use the socket wrench because it's size number 8, because you can't use the handle if the hand is too long. So don't tight too tight, just snug it. You don't want it too tight. You're gonna strip the plastic. So now I'm all done. So I'm gonna plug in the wire right here. So let me see it if we can get in there until you hear click. So now it's all set, and that's it. Now I'm done. So I'm gonna put the cover back on. So the first thing first, go in this thing first. These 2 nuts right here. Oops, something falling off on me. Okay, now nothing. So that it first. See if you can align it. It kinda. It's not easy to put one hand in. Yep. See, make sure you get it all in first. There's 3. There's 2 actually, 2. And then see here, right here, like that. And then you push like that. Push like that, click, and oh yeah, you're done. I'm gonna start the car up. I'm gonna turn on that. And it blow more air. I don't know, you can tell the difference before. Blow more air and more quieter. So let me see. On 1. Good. And the more I take it out, it's still probably still good. But the problem it's over here is winter. Today is November 22nd already. And if that thing ever fell on me in winter time, I'm gonna be cold in driving places. So that's the reason why I changed it. Okay, so here you go. That's how you change it. I don't know my radio will be clear enough, but it's not easy for me to do with one hand and then radio with one hand. So okay, I'm trying my best to tell you to do it for you. All right. And the blower you can get at the Amazon, 60 something buck or 50 something buck. And if you buy at the auto store, it costs you about 150 with the tax and all other stuff, depending on what state you live in. The reason I'm getting at the auto part in our local area, because it's easy to exchange. When I have a problem, whatever, is easy to exchange. And if you buy through Amazon, what you have to do is you have to return it. You gotta wait for another one overnight, so and so. And it's easy, it's more convenient. Just go to the store and grab what you want, and then you replace it. If it's not working, you return it. That's an easy thing. It's pay a little bit more, and this thing is limited lifetime warranty, so be able, you can change it when it's it broke on you. Mine don't really have much problem, just I don't like the noise, and also because the winter, and I don't want to end up, you know, cold in the winter and it broke on me, and I can exchange that. If you go to the shop, it would cost you a pretty good amount of money. So that's how you do it. My video, I don't know if it's gonna be clear or not, but it's not easy. But and the size of socket that you need is size number 8, and then you use a flathead screwdriver, kind of push the tab in. And also what you can do is pull carefully, you know, the keeper. You don't want to break the keeper. And also it doesn't take that long to do it. The process maybe 15-minute max. It's easy, simple, 3 screw, and that's about it. All right, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.